everyone's asking what Battlefield game should come next. Should it be a futuristic game, a World War II game, another modern one? Well, I'm here to say that it should just be a remaster. Now, I don't mean a remaster at the level of Blizzard's remasters, quote unquote, where you have 1,000 issues. I mean a solid bug-free remaster. They have to do it bug-free. Now, if we're choosing remasters, I would say Battlefield 4 as a solid game to remaster, remove all the bugs, upgrade everything, maybe even add an extra map or two if you want to. But that's a game where it's pretty hard to screw up if you're copy and pasting, because I have zero faith in DICE now. Alright, I have zero faith in DICE, but even BioWare was able to pull out Mass Effect Legendary Edition, which was fine, had no issues with that. So I'm sure this DICE company could, and I really hope they don't make any new Battlefield games. I would just want them to remaster, because they are so incompetent and cannot make a new game. I mean, Battlefield 2042 felt like a predecessor to Battlefield 4. It had no destruction, Battlefield 4 has destruction. So let's go back to the roots of playing Battlefield 4, because they obviously cannot make a game that is worth playing. It's either that or selling the IP, because they clearly have shown that they're incompetent and cannot make a Battlefield game. I would honestly prefer the selling, but in a realistic vision, I would hope for the remaster and not a leaked hero shooter that they've been talking about. But if they can just remaster Battlefield 4, everyone would be happy. I mean, if that was Battlefield 2042, you literally just remaster Battlefield 4, I don't think people would be complaining, because Battlefield 4 had a lot of good things in it. Maybe just by copy and pasting all that source code and everything, they might find some inspiration to make a good Battlefield in the future, and not a broken one. If you saw a Battlefield get remastered, would you want Battlefield 4 to get remastered or Battlefield 3? It's a hard question for me. I do feel like the easier one would probably be Battlefield 4, but more realistically, you might see a Battlefield 3. They could just remaster their Battlefields for a decade, you know? I wouldn't mind seeing Battlefield 1942 remastered, or Bad Company 2 remastered. I wouldn't mind seeing a lot of things remastered, you know? Battlefield 2, that might be just the one. The companies that have kind of like an ick with remastering games that are like around less than 10 years old, it's kind of where it gets a bit to the awkward zone, like 7 to 10 years, and then they push a remaster. But just Battlefield has such a good catalogue of amazing games. It's just a shame that instead of just remastering one because they can't do anything else, they decide to make this game to ruin the reputation of the franchise. So, the Battlefield fan, I really do hope that we end up getting a Battlefield remaster, as everything we want has not specialists, but the class system. I know it sounds revolutionary. The class system has a perfect dynamic between vehicles and infantry. It doesn't feel like you have a disadvantage being either, and it's balanced. Oh, and did I mention there's actual destruction in it? There's more and much better destruction in their previous games than in their current games. So, I mean, they're going to have to look back to the past for their innovation, so fingers crossed that they do end up remastering one of their older titles before making a new game, because they need to learn how to make a Battlefield game. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.